Welcome back. Now, Dr. Kuti is a medical doctor, obviously, with experience in both public and the private sector as well. And he currently works with Fruitful Vine Healthcare Initiative, which is an NGO. And this morning, he's talking to us about hygiene, which is really, really important. I know that when we were younger, as children in primary school, there was a subject called hygiene. But it looks like sometimes as we grow older, we just forget everything that we've been taught as kids. But why is hygiene so important, whether you're a child or an adult?
Well, thank you for having me. Hygiene, I'd say, is cut across everybody, both young, old, because it's an essential part of being healthy. Being healthy is very important, and for you to be healthy, you need a good hygiene. That's the first step. That's the very first step. Okay, before I even go into details like that, I need to define health and hygiene.
Right.
When you talk about health, we are talking of the well-being of somebody, the total well-being, both physical, mental, social well-being, not necessarily the absence of diseases. So some people feel that's when they are, no. Health, when you are healthy, means you are well socially, physically, and mentally. Now, hygiene. Hygiene means is a condition and a practice of being healthy.
The condition and practice of being healthy.
So, while trying to be healthy, you are trying to prevent disease, as well as the fact that you want your mental state to be fine. You want your physical state to be fine. So, hygiene basically cuts across all aspects of our being, both
So it's
social,
essential
mental.
to keeping healthy.
Yes.
Right.
Hygiene is very essential to keeping healthy. So, while it's very important for both kids and adults, is because for kids, they can easily pick up diseases from a bad hygiene. Adults, one way or the other, one way usually have a good understanding about hygiene, but they forget about health is not only physical. We are talking of mental as well. You understand? Right. So you have some aspects of hygiene that also deals with the mental aspect.
Okay, so maybe we should go into details because sometimes when we're talking generally, people sometimes don't know that it affects them directly or personally, because somebody can say, "Oh, I practice good hygiene. I wash my hands, I brush my teeth," but it goes deeper than that sometimes. So
Definitely.
talk to us about the various kinds and what we should be looking at.
All right. So I'm going to start with the physical hygiene, which cuts across our appearance.
Yes.
So from the hair, taking good care of our hair, taking good care of our mouth, the mouth odor, taking good care of our body odor, taking good care of our nails, dressing smartly, and dressing well. That's part of the physical hygiene, because at every point, all those hygiene parts I talked about, taking good care of your hair, if you don't take good care of it, you are prone to having some kind of disease. If you don't take good care of your mouth, it can affect you physically as well as socially. People don't want to associate with you. You have halitosis.
It affects your self-confidence as
It
well.
affects your self-confidence. The same way with the body odor. If you don't take good care of your armpits, you don't use deodorant, you don't take your bath well, it affects your self-confidence. People don't want to talk to you. So that's another aspect. Then your nails. You have to make sure your nails are clean at all times, because for goodness sake, we use our hand to do a lot of things.
And eat and different things, yeah.
Even considering the fact, this part of the world where we love to use our hands to eat the swallows and all those things.
Yes.
We use our hands for a lot of things. If you don't take good care of your hands, you don't take good care of your nails. Nails is a very, very good place for microorganisms to hide. And you take your eba, you put it inside your mouth, you are prone to a lot of gastrointestinal diseases.
Right.
Like the diarrhea, dysentery, and all those things. So then your physical appearance as well. You look nice, you dress well, you dress smartly. If you don't do that, that can affect you socially. And once you're affected socially, one way or the other, it affects you mentally.
Right.
Because
so that's the connection there.
Yes, they are interrelated. That's the connection. That's the physical hygiene. Then there's also the environmental hygiene, whereby you have to clean your environment, your house. Let's start from the house. You have to make sure your house is clean. Apart from being tidy, you start with, okay, your house is tidy, it's clean. You clean it regularly. Dust, you want to prevent dust. Dust is a very, very good medium for causing respiratory tract diseases. Your AC, how well do you clean them? They are also a very good culture medium for organism.
Right.
Where you see people come down on a regular basis with flu, cough and catarrh.
So really, this essentially, it's really about paying attention to your body and also paying attention to your environment. Because
yes.
all of this will then affect you socially and then affect you mentally.
mentally.
So that's how to create that connection.
Yes.
So that you don't then feel like, oh, once I do one thing, I don't have to pay attention to other things.
Exactly. So you have to pay attention to everything. Look, like I said, health is physical, mental, and social. So if you neglect one way or the other, they are going to turn around and they get interrelated as well. So, as I was saying, even in the house, you have to have a very good hygienic environment, especially for people that have kids. Make sure your tiles are they are cleaned regularly, they are well sanitized. You understand? They are well sanitized, and your kids, you make sure that their nails are cut
Also
regularly.
well, yeah.
When they go to toilets, you have to make sure you wash your hand. That is very essential. In fact, that's one of the very first basics of hygiene.
Wow, thank you so
Washing your
much.
hand.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kuti, for talking to us about this really, really important subject. Hygiene is not just for our primary school textbooks. It's for living, it's for life, and it affects your health physically, mentally, and also socially as well. Thank you for joining us this morning, and hopefully
welcome.
you join us again next week.
It's a pleasure.